In recent weeks, a noticeable shift has emerged in music streaming trends in the United States. One of Jungkook's previously released solo songs, not tied to any recent promotions or mainstream campaigns, has begun gaining significant traction. This development has prompted analysts, fans, and even entertainment media to question what triggered this new surge of interest in a track that, while beloved by BTS fans globally, had not previously charted in the American mainstream. To understand this shift, it's important to place Jungkook's musical work in context. As a member of BTS, he had released several solo tracks over the years, many of which were uploaded via non-commercial platforms such as SoundCloud or performed during BTS concerts. Some of these include Still With You, My You, and Decalcomania, unofficial releases that were appreciated by dedicated fans but did not enter global charts in any significant commercial capacity at the time. That trend appears to be changing. Data from streaming services such as Spotify and Apple Music in the US now indicate a clear upward movement in the daily and weekly stream counts of these older solo songs. In particular, Still With You appears to be experiencing an unusual and steady increase in popularity. The track, known for its soft production and distinct vocal layering, is resonating with a new wave of listeners who may not have previously engaged with Jungkook's solo material outside of BTS group releases. But why now? A plausible explanation lies in the nature of digital content virality. TikTok and Instagram Reels have played an increasingly significant role in shaping global music consumption. Short videos using sound bites from older songs often introduce previously unnoticed tracks to broader, non-fandom audiences. According to user-generated content analytics, several TikTok creators, many of whom are unrelated to BTS or the K-pop genre, have recently used Still With You as background music for lifestyle or aesthetic-themed videos. The audio, paired with visually engaging content, has helped reintroduce Jungkook's song to entirely new demographics. Furthermore, Spotify algorithmic playlists such as Chill Hits, Late Night Vibes, and K-Ballads Rising have begun including Jungkook's solo songs, a sign that the algorithm recognizes increased user interaction with his music. These inclusions often lead to exponential growth as users not specifically searching for Jungkook encounter his tracks organically. Beyond algorithm-driven exposure, there is also speculation that the renewed interest may be indirectly connected to anticipation surrounding Jungkook's eventual return to the public eye. Although he is currently serving his mandatory military enlistment in South Korea, Jungkook has remained a topic of conversation in international media. Articles speculating on his return, his future musical direction, and especially the possibility of a solo concert have brought his name back into the headlines. For casual listeners or newer fans who may have discovered BTS or Jungkook through recent trends, finding and streaming his older solo songs becomes a natural step in familiarizing themselves with his work. For longtime fans, the resurfacing of these songs offers an opportunity to revisit past releases and contribute to their increased visibility. From a technical perspective, the US music market has always been receptive to emotionally resonant tracks with strong vocal performances. Jungkook's solo songs, particularly those mentioned above, are generally built around vocal clarity, minimalistic instrumental backgrounds, and slow to mid-tempo melodies. This structure aligns well with ongoing American preferences in streaming trends, especially among adult contemporary, pop ballad, and lo-fi crossover audiences. Industry insiders have also pointed to a possible behind-the-scenes strategy by Big Hit Music or HYBE labels. While no official re-release or promotional campaign has been announced, it is not uncommon for entertainment companies to strategically allow organic virality to build before leveraging it with more formal marketing pushes. If that's the case here, then the increased attention to Jungkook's older songs could be step one in a phased comeback strategy. Interestingly, some Korean media outlets have speculated that the success of these older tracks could influence Jungkook's solo concert setlist. If the songs continue climbing the charts in the US, they may be given greater prominence in his first full-length solo performance. This also invites further speculation. Are new arrangements or live versions being prepared behind the scenes? In summary, The recent rise of one of Jungkook's older solo songs in the American market may be driven by a combination of digital virality, algorithmic exposure, anticipation of his post-military comeback, and possibly a calculated but low-key industry strategy. Whether this trend leads to an official chart placement or commercial certification remains to be seen, but the data is clear. The US market is engaging with Jungkook's solo music in ways not previously observed during its initial release. This opens up broader questions about timing, intention, and the evolving international recognition of individual BTS members as solo artists. As this development continues to unfold, it serves as a valuable case study on how digital platforms, fan culture, and global curiosity intersect to revive and amplify music long after its initial debut. As the unexpected rise of Jungkook's older solo songs gains traction internationally, particularly in the United States, speculation has increased about his next major move, a solo concert. The idea of Jungkook holding his first full-length solo show has been circulating for several months, especially after the success of his debut solo album, Golden, and its standout singles like 7 and Standing Next to You. Although no official date has been announced by Big Hit Music or HYB Corporation, several indicators suggest that preparation for Jungkook's solo concert is either already underway or being strongly considered behind the scenes. Given Jungkook's strong global fanbase and solo performance success, it's logical to assume that a solo concert would be prioritized not long after his return. Planning such an event, especially at a global scale, requires lead time of 6 to 9 months. This implies that early-stage preparations could have already begun internally, particularly around venue reservations, stage concepts, and setlist considerations. Clues from HYB's financial and investor reports. Another indirect clue comes from corporate communication. HYB, as a publicly traded company, often provides projections and performance outlooks for its artists. While they have remained vague on specific BTS solo projects, several quarterly investor reports in 2024 mention the anticipation of multiple solo live projects and fan engagement tours planned for late 2025 and early 2026. Though Jungkook is not named directly in these reports, fans and analysts believe that such descriptions likely include him, especially given that his solo album achieved strong global digital sales and streaming performance across multiple markets. Live performance. Demand metrics. Jungkook's global popularity was further reinforced in 2023 when he performed at festivals and international stages like the Global Citizen Festival in New York. These performances received significant media coverage and online viewership, showing the commercial viability of a solo tour. Ticketing platforms and live event analytics also play a role here. Some data analysts who monitor global music demand noted an increase in keyword searches and waitlist signups related to potential Jungkook events. Even without formal ticket listings, fans often pre-register or bookmark artist profiles, and Jungkook has remained among the top 5 most followed solo acts on global ticketing platforms throughout 2024. This data reflects real consumer interest, something entertainment companies rely on when making decisions about international concert stops and stadium bookings. Technical preparations and team movements. While no public rehearsal footage or behind-the-scenes content has emerged due to Jungkook's ongoing military service, industry insiders have observed notable staff and crew movements linked to past BTS live productions. Some choreography directors, stage designers, and digital production staff with prior BTS affiliations have posted cryptic updates or resumed HYB-linked projects over the past few months. Though this is not definitive proof, in the entertainment industry, large-scale concert productions often begin with conceptual work long before the artist even returns to the public eye. It's possible that Jungkook's concert visuals, staging themes, and vocal arrangement planning are being mapped out by support teams right now, allowing him to step in post-discharge for rehearsals and execution. Speculated venue locations. Given Jungkook's international fanbase, his first solo concert is unlikely to be limited to South Korea. Based on BTS's historical touring patterns and Jungkook's solo performance success in regions like the US, Europe, and Japan, analysts predict a multi-city world tour, starting with a large-scale event in Seoul, possibly at Jamsil Olympic Stadium or Gocheok Sky Dome. North American locations under consideration by fans include SoFi Stadium, Los Angeles, MetLife Stadium, New Jersey, Allegiant Stadium, Las Vegas. These venues were previously used during BTS's Permission to Dance on Stage tour and all have experience managing high-demand K-pop concerts. A Seoul kickoff followed by North American and European stops would follow the same pattern BTS used in past world tours. Point 6. Possible setlist and concept structure. Although the final setlist is unknown, Jungkook's existing solo catalog provides a strong foundation for a full-length concert. Tracks likely to be featured include 7 Standing Next to You, 3D, Yes or No, Hate You, Too Sad to Dance. There's also speculation that the rise of Still With You or My You in international charts could influence live renditions or rearranged versions of these songs to meet fan demand. The flexibility in Jungkook's vocal style allows him to incorporate dance-heavy performances as well as ballads, giving his concert the potential to span multiple genres and audience preferences. Fan club and VIP package preparation. Another indirect clue about concert planning comes from Weverse and HYB's growing infrastructure for fan club membership and exclusive concert benefits. Over the past few months, HYB has launched new digital platforms and beta-tested fan ticketing systems designed to reduce scalping and increase access for official members. These tools are expected to be implemented in upcoming concerts, and fans anticipate they'll be used for Jungkook's solo tour as well. These preparations signal that HYB may be testing infrastructure in anticipation of large-scale artist tours, including Jungkook's. Summary: there is no official announcement regarding Jungkook's solo concert as of mid-2025. However, industry trends, corporate signals, and fan activity suggest that preparations are likely underway, even while Jungkook completes his military service. The combination of rising international interest in his older songs, his proven solo market potential, and ongoing HYB developments all point to a solo stage debut that could happen sooner than expected. Given the sudden resurgence of his older songs on US charts, fans speculate this could be linked to a planned re-release or remastered version, possibly coupled with a surprise fan-directed video. Unannounced pop-up event or virtual showcase. Another possibility is that Jungkook is preparing a virtual event or digital fan meeting, which would be revealed unexpectedly, potentially just before or after his military discharge. This type of surprise event could be organized as a live-streamed Q&A session, gift performance of acoustic versions of his songs, an exclusive online fan celebration tied to a release or milestone. Given Jungkook's global digital reach, such an event wouldn't require physical presence in multiple countries. With HYB's expanding digital infrastructure and past experience with online BTS concerts and exhibitions, this type of surprise fan engagement is technically viable and strategically smart. The Still With You theory: repackaging the past as a new gift, with Still With You gaining momentum on US platforms and viral content formats. Some believe Jungkook may have foreseen this trend and planned accordingly. Speculative scenarios include a re-recorded studio version of the song for official streaming platforms, a music video based on the track's story and atmosphere, a dual release where Still With You is paired with a brand new song as part of a surprise bundle drop for fans. Such a strategy would generate media attention and fan excitement, while also leveraging the organic popularity of a song that wasn't officially commercialized during its initial release. It would also allow Jungkook to reclaim and repackage an older creation, visual or design-based project. There is also speculation that Jungkook might be involved in a creative project beyond music, such as fashion, photography, or digital art, all areas he has previously expressed interest in. The surprise might include a self-designed photo book capturing unseen personal moments, a limited fan merchandise line with designs created by Jungkook, pre-enlistment, a special thank you video letter or collage to fans with visuals, music, and messages. Such a gesture would be significant, as it would represent not just his music, but his broader creative identity. Jungkook has often been involved in the art direction of his visuals. It wouldn't be a stretch to assume that he prepared some form of visual surprise as a fan gift. One modern trend in K-pop and digital fan engagement involves mystery code campaigns, where cryptic images, numbers, or messages are posted in advance to tease a big reveal. Some fans believe that Jungkook, or HYB on his behalf, could initiate such a countdown or hidden clue campaign weeks before his discharge. This could include a mysterious website countdown a series of hidden symbols across Weverse posts, BTS content, or merchandise a sudden teaser poster drop. Without context if this is part of the plan, fans may not realize it's Jungkook related until the reveal, making the surprise more effective. Given his global fan base, even subtle hints would quickly become viral and raise curiosity. Collaboration kept under wraps. Another theory suggests Jungkook may have completed a secret collaboration with another artist, either Korean or international, prior to enlistment, and the release is being tightly controlled for maximum surprise. Jungkook has shown interest in cross-genre work. He's previously worked with artists like Latto and Charlie Puth. A surprise duet or English-language feature could become a post-discharge highlight. Even a brief teaser video or Instagram post from the collaborator would be enough to trigger global buzz. This would allow Jungkook to re-enter the music scene not just as a returning soloist, but as part of a larger, unexpected project that shifts fan expectations. Summary: the possibility that Jungkook is planning a strategic surprise for fans is supported by a mix of industry precedent, digital trends, and his own history of creative initiative. From repackaging older songs to secret collaborations, visual content drops, or digital events, the range of potential surprises is wide.